Like, I went through a divorce, I went through pregnancy. It was intentional. I studied what worked. I always knew I wanted to do this, and I never thought I could. I would literally talk to people like I was already successful.
Is it hard making content around your life?
Yes.
Yeah. What up, guys? So for the last week or so now, I've been shooting a ton of videos with Stickler, and it's been super cool going behind the scenes with her and seeing her creative process as someone who makes videos that are completely different from mine.
Stop. No, we're gonna pick that up.
Santa Maria. It's time to work out.
Kat has gained nearly 10 million followers across all platforms and over 400 million likes on TikTok alone. She's had some profound success in a very short amount of time and has been able to build a very strong community through her funny and relatable content. So right now we're gonna go meet up with Kat, and I'm just gonna ask her a ton of questions about how she got started and just tips and tricks that she has for anyone who's interested in making content online. So yeah, let's go ahead and meet up with Kat right now. Kat, what is up?
What is up with you? You know what? I've
Casual
never been in a Tesla.
What do you think?
I could never have white seats with MK, but I love it.
Yeah.
Kyle and I met. How, Kyle?
I think we met in an elevator.
Yeah, we did.
I actually had a sore throat and I could barely talk that day.
I thought you were just very quiet, actually.
Hey. No, I literally couldn't talk. I was
I intimidated you.
Oh, no.
That's why I think you and Allie are such a good match, because even though we met, Allie was like, no, like, show her your TikTok and let's connect. And she made it just so much easier. Like, she's the kind of girl that's like, no, put it in the planner. Let's do this. You should do Allie's face and pop it up and put like hearts around it, because I love Allie. Allie's also super good at pickleball, and I always try to get on her team. She'll like hit it at your feet, at your face, like no mercy. You're done.
That's my boo.
You're done.
So inside of this notebook, there is 10 to 15 questions, juicy questions, not just like, all right, they're kind of basic questions, but a little sip of my smoothie first. Okay, first of all, how did you get started?
I was a research coordinator working at the VA. I was a part of a PTSD study for post-combat trauma veterans. I was doing that, then I got pregnant, had the baby, COVID happened. I literally got so depressed.
So you hadn't even started content when COVID started?
No.
You never made content before in your life?
Zero.
Well, I would kind of consider you as like the 1%. You're more of the exception. But you were also older. I think that helps a lot.
Oh my gosh, Kyle, so much. I literally say this in my YouTube videos prior. If I was 17, if this was 10 years ago, my mental like confidence and what I thought of myself was nowhere near what it is now.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of that is, yes, I'm older, but I also went through a lot. Like, I went through a divorce, I went through pregnancy. I had these things happen to me like in a very short amount of time. So I got those life experiences. Which
I think is a huge plus. I don't think I would be nearly as successful creator as I am if I never would have started my videography and photography company. Even though I did YouTube before that, I think if I would have just blew up on that channel, that I would be less successfp now, because I just wasn't ready for it at like 17, 18 years old.
That's so good, that's true.
Did you get onto TikTok to like, were you like, I'm gonna try to go all in?
Yeah. It was intentional. I studied what worked, and like I figured what I could do, what I couldn't do. I was like honest with myself. There's lots of dancing girls on TikTok. It's not really my thing.
Like you watched the videos, digested them, you researched them, and you like analyzed them, and then you put like your own spin on, I need to do something different. If I just dance like everyone else, I'm not gonna grow myself.
Right. And I think if you're gonna copy a trend, do it better. Better yet, come up with your own trend. A lot of the moments of growth I had in my socials was a unique trend. It was just a unique comedy angle or an impersonation with a different spin. It hadn't been done before.
Something I noticed in this last week of us kind of working together, yesterday we were editing a video and you were very meticulous and very good at trimming the fat. How important do you think that is for like someone who's just starting?
So important. I know people are like, yeah, no, it's so important. It can make the whole difference with a video going viral, because more people just stay the first 8 seconds. If you don't think it's gonna be funny or you don't feel like you're gonna laugh, you're gonna swipe. It just has to kind of click.
Just being honest with yourself, like, would I watch this?
Yeah.
You know? If this wasn't my video, would I sit around and watch it? Is it hard making content around your life?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when I got my divorce and then I was like posting about like kind of healing and stuff. I didn't do that many crying videos, because that's, you know, your first instinct when you're crying isn't to film yourself crying. I was enjoying life and people were critiquing me about being too happy. And then I did one where I was emotional, and then she's too sad. And then like she won't move on. And then I get a boyfriend, like, oh, she moved on too fast. Like, it, just the fact that my business is my life kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just, you just have to face that you're always up for scrutiny.
What would you tell someone who wants to make content but doesn't know what to make?
Try everything. Try things you're good at, obviously. Try things you're not good at. Literally try everything.
Taking this question just a little bit farther, a lot of people just say they don't have good enough gear, which I think coming from you...
I'm a testament to that. I literally, this is all I have. And my tripod stand from Amazon for 20 bucks.
I was blown away when I went to Kat's house. She really doesn't have fancy gear at all. Nothing more than what the average person has. You really don't have any camera gear or anything. Just a $20 tripod off Amazon. But I think that's cool. Like, look how successful you are without having like any gear, you know?
Well, I feel like also it's about the time you, like, Kyle puts in a lot of time when he's like planning a shoot and he's got to order things and the weather and the timing and the all that stuff. I'd spend that amount of time writing down scenarios for like a play on words or a skit. So it's just a different kind of preparation. You don't need the equipment, but you do need the preparation. I don't have the equipment, but I have the preparation. It works. He has the equipment and the preparation works.
I would argue that if you did up your production quality, that your engagement would decrease because it would lose that authenticity. I think if you filmed with a camera like this and it just looked epic, I don't think people could connect with you as much because it wouldn't be as relatable.
Right.
And that's your brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I never thought about that.
This is a good question. I'm really curious to see your answer on this. Is it too late?
No.
Let's talk about TikTok specifically. Is it too late to hop on TikTok?
That's a great question. I don't want to say there's no shot because there's always a shot. There's a shot at Instagram, YouTube, even freaking Facebook. Let's say you blow up on Facebook. There's a lot of people on Facebook.
Both of us have unique positions where you would be able to say that what we both wanted to do was so oversaturated already at the time of us becoming successful. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Talking about me specifically, like there's so many photographers and videographers.
Right.
You know,
But what makes you special?
Yeah. Ultimately, I think you just got to do it in a different way that stands out. So this kind of goes back to the question, how long did it take you to transition from the start to where like this was like an actual job for you?
6 months, I think. It was like, or maybe a little less, just under 6. And I kept reaching out to brands. I got told no like so many times. I remember some of the brands that said no were reaching back out. Some brands were reaching out to me. I didn't even have to reach out. I was getting told yes way more, and it was kind of paying off a little bit. Got told no so many times. So many videos flopped. It was like, I'm like, is this embarrassing? Am I gonna post this?
How many times were you posting a week when you were going through that 6-month era of start to...
Once a week, nothing crazy.
Just once a week?
Yeah, but it was thought out and funny and good. Like, I tried to put my best out there.
So you'd say that like quality over quantity?
Yes. Going back to that 6 months thing, I never let it affect me. A video flopped, okay. Was I sad? Yeah, this sucks. But I went like back with the same energy. I would literally talk to people like I was already successful.
That is powerful because that's something that not a lot of people have.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can post 5 videos in a row, have them all flop, and just be like, maybe the 6th one will do good.
Yeah.
So I already know your answer to this one, but posting times.
I try to do like lunch break. So people are on their lunch break. I try to do like right before lunch break, like get them going. Maybe they can do lunch break a little early or right after dinner.
Have you ever used Canva?
Yes.
Speaking of Canva, did you know that for only $12.99 a month, you and up to 5 team members or friends can share a Canva Pro account? This means you'll gain access to exclusive Canva Pro tools like hundreds of pro graphics and fonts, a magic resize tool that converts your project to any template or size, an organized brand kit and content planner, and my personal favorite, the background remover tool, which automatically erases the entire background of any photo within a few seconds. I've been using Canva Pro for a few months now, and I've really enjoyed having these pro features. If you're curious about Canva and want to give it a try, there'll be a link in the description below where you can get 45 days free of Canva Pro, so make sure you check that out. Thank you, Canva, for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to the video. Oh, this question is just ridiculous. Are you ready for this? You have to get rid of one color, yellow or orange. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You have to answer 3.
Yellow!
You would get rid of yellow?
Just because I feel like the sun is orange, not yellow.
Let us know what you guys think. Anyway, back to the actual questions. If someone doesn't know what they want to do, should they go to college, in your opinion?
You know what you want to do. I used to always think I never knew what I wanted to do, and I did try things and experience things to have more self-awareness on what I enjoyed or didn't enjoy. That's important. But you know deep down what you want to do. You know if you want a cubicle. You know if you want to dress up for work every day. You know if you want to work for someone or not. You know in the back of your mind. I always knew I wanted to do this, and I never thought I could. So I didn't even contemplate it as a possibility, since it's so, you don't really hear about it happening to people you know. I always knew I wanted to do this, and I never admitted it. So you know.
I absolutely love that. That is like the best answer to any of these questions you've had.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like so many people, they know, but they just, it's so hard when you don't know for sure, but you know.
I know.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that is having self-assurance and being sure in yourself. Like, do little exercises to help that. Like, when you're at a restaurant, order. Right when they come up and ask. Don't change and think. First thing, go.
Dude, I love this.
Really?
I am like fired up right now.
Yeah!
That's something that like I struggled with a few years ago, and it's something that Allie struggles with right now. Making decisions. Like, you just have to start making decisions. If you guys get one thing from this video, just start making decisions. Stop thinking about stuff.
Stop thinking about it.
Just do. Just do. You're gonna learn more. You're gonna grow more. You're gonna achieve more by just doing.
So true.
Dang.
God, that was good.
I love that. If you were just starting now, what would you say to someone? Which platform should they focus on the most? TikTok, Reels, or Shorts?
All three deserve the same amount of respect. You just have to see which ones like you more.
I like that. What's the biggest mistake you've made in your journey?
Oh, that's a great question. I've never been asked that.
For example, for me, one of the biggest things that I messed up on when I was first getting started 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago was making content just for views, because those videos did extremely well, and I built a huge YouTube channel that I ended up just giving away because I didn't even like the content we were making.
That's a good one. I guess I might say some mistakes I made. I don't know, sharing things that are personal. Like, I do share very personal things, but maybe just kind of being more clear on what my boundaries were. But I think that's how I learned to set them, so.
Yeah. What is one of the best choices you made that has helped launch and jumpstart your career?
I guess this is gonna sound so cheesy. I honestly believed in myself 100%.
That's so cheesy. Oh my
that's
God.
So cheesy. But I would literally be like, people are gonna know my name. And I think that's something that helped me get to where I am now.
Do you love what you do?
Yes.
Yeah?
I do.
That was an easy one.
Yeah. I love
Now
it.
it's time for another hard one. Are you ready? You have to get rid of one thing. Pineapple or mango? 10.
Pineapple.
Pineapple?
I love mango. But also I'm Venezuelan.
That's
so.
harsh. To all my pineapple pizza lovers out there.
Who orders that?
Surely not me. That'd be
Definitely not me.
Very last question. You have 30 seconds to talk to your younger self. What do you say to her to help her?
I would say to my younger self, you are not confident in yourself. You want to like make everyone happy. You don't want to step on toes. You want to be liked. You want to be just all around this perfect person. And that's not going to happen. But know that you got this because you're you. And you are so much more powerful than you think. Are you really going to be drinking while I'm talking to my younger self?
I was just
Show some
fidgeting with my hands. I
respect.
felt like I had to hold something. That's pretty much it. Do you have any just like random tips? before we
Write
wrap
down
this
all
up?
your ideas in your notes. I come up with so many ideas and I'm like, I'll remember it later. No, write it down. Write it down in your notes. If you're in the shower, get out of the shower and write it down. Go back.
That's a good point. So, Kat is actually on her way to getting 1 million subscribers by the end of 2022.
Oh, yeah, I am.
That audio.
Sorry, audio. Oh.
So if you guys want to go check out Kat, I'll link all that in the description box below.
How do you end your videos?
Bye. Huh?
Like, do you call your people like,
I don't know.
nutsos, nutties?
Welcome back to the Nut House.
I like that.
Do you?
Yeah, we're all nuts. Thanks for coming to the Nut House. At the Nut House.
We'll see you next week at the Nut House.
Au revoir. S'il vous plaît, mon chéri. Oui, oui.
All right, peace.